El director de Operaciones Estratégicas de Investigación y Desarrollo de Pfizer sobre las vacunas de ARN mensajero, Jordan Tristan Walker, fue grabado con las cámaras ocultas de Proyecto Veritas, que revelaron el impactante momento en el que este director dice abiertamente que están pensando en hacer pruebas en monos para que el COVID se vuelva más peligroso y así crear la necesidad de nuevas vacunas.
What is Pfizer doing, I guess, to optimize, the vaccines now?
Oh, we actually had a meeting about that today, so there's a lot.
Really?
We're doing, I don't know if I should say this. We're exploring, you know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could preemptively develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of, as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses.
Yeah.
So we're like, do we want to do this? So that's one of the things we're considering.
Okay.
The future, maybe we can create new versions of the vaccines and things like that.
Okay, so Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No. That's why it was a thought that came up at a meeting, and we were like, why do we not? It was we're going to consider that with more discussions.
Okay.
That exact reaction, right? We're like, wait a minute, people won't like that.
Jordan hace prometer al reportero de Veritas, quien se hace pasar por estar en medio de una cita, que no le dirá a nadie sobre los planes de Pfizer. Sin embargo, este no tiene idea de lo que le espera.
So the way that we're thinking about it, don't tell anyone this. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. Okay, bro. So the way it would work is we put them in the virus in these monkeys.
Okay.
And then we successively cause them to keep infecting each other. And we collect serial samples from them, and then the ones that are more infectious, like the virus, will another monkey, and you just constantly actively mutate it. That's one way. Okay. Or you can even do directed simulation, which we tend not prefer. And then you just sample what the different proteins on the surface of the virus look like over time. Okay. So then you can see the mutation, and you can kind of force it to mutate in a certain way you want. Okay. But you have to be very controlled to make sure that this virus that you mutate doesn't create something that goes everywhere.
Something crazy.
Is the way that the virus started in Wuhan. To be honest, it makes no sense if this virus popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
No solo hacer mutaciones con ganancias de función debería ser ilegal, en esta entrevista que parece como de ciencia ficción, queda claro que no lo es. Y ahora le han modificado el nombre llamándole evolución dirigida, para así tener la justificación legal para seguir creando nuevas vacunas que luego nos forzan indirectamente a poner a través de la coerción sin que nadie les ponga un freno.
What's the goal for Pfizer of doing that?
So probably what they want to do is to try to figure out, to some extent, there's all these new strains of variants that just pop up. Why don't we try to catch them before they pop up in nature, and we can develop a vaccine prophylactically for new variants.
Yeah.
So that's why they're thinking if you do it control in the lab, then we say, oh, this is an epitope. And so then if it comes out later on, in the public, we already have a vaccine kind of working on it.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the best business model though? Just control nature before nature even happens itself, right?
Yeah, if it works.
What do you mean if it works?
Because some of the times there were just mutations that pop up, right, and we're not prepared for it, with Delta or Omicron,
right,
and things like that. So who knows? I mean, either way, it's gonna be a cash cow. COVID will probably be a cash cow for us for a while going forward.
Yeah,
I obviously
Well, I think the whole, research of the viruses and mutating it, would be the ultimate, cash cow.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
En el siguiente clip, Jordan expresa cómo la industria farmacéutica soborna a los entes reguladores y del gobierno, dándole paso como una puerta giratoria, como él mismo lo expresó.
Revolving door for all government officials.
Wow.
Yeah, for any industry though. So in the pharma industry, all the government officials who review our drugs, especially come work for pharma companies. The military, all the army and defense, government officials eventually go work for the defense companies afterwards.
How do you feel about that revolving door?
It's pretty good for the industry, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's bad for everyone else in America.
Why is it bad for everybody else?
Because if the regulators who have to approve our drugs know that once they stop being regulated, they want to come work for the company, they're not going to be as hard for the company. and they were doing their job.
Right.
Y una vez más ha quedado en evidencia la infinita corrupción y complicidad entre los gobiernos y las industrias farmacéuticas y en especialmente la criminalidad en contra de nuestra humanidad. Luego de que esta entrevista salió al aire, Google y redes sociales barrieron de todas partes cualquier prueba que demuestre que Jordan es el director de esta ilegal corporación que se ha ganado el premio por ser la industria más cobarde, homicida y moralmente destruida que ha comprado y corrompido completamente a sus reguladores mientras se continúan lucrando del sufrimiento y padecimiento de quienes ahora sufren las terribles consecuencias de esta mortal arma biológica.
Hey there. Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not. By the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
This is someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public. You f***ed up. You really did. Please bring the cops as soon as possible. I'm feeling very unsafe right now.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Please unlock the door.
What is going on
some
here?
stuff. Please unlock. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. The door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.